Hey everybody, what's going on? Time for a new Ramblin Hamblin. Today is gonna be a little different than the other ones. You normally like updates about what's going on and stuff, but the reason that I do Ramblin Hamblins is because I like it when creators that I'm a big fan of, like pros, I get to peek into their life, and so that's why I do these to make this a little more personal for fans that I have, you know. And so today I want to talk about my friend Ben, Ben Ridinghouse. I know Ben since God forever. We played basketball together. Me playing basketball, right? It's horrible. And Ben was really good, and then so I was friends with him, and then cause he didn't go to the middle school I did, but then when I went to high school, I went to the same high school. In high school, me and him were cool. I don't say we were super close in high school at all, but we liked each other. We used to, my thing with people that I like is we give each other shit, so me and him would give each other shit back and forth, and I had classes with him, and he was a good guy. He was like, he's a good guy. He supported me in my comics. He's like, oh man, he was like, he thought it was cool. He wasn't a comic book fan, but he was like, do it, man, like follow your dreams or whatever. And I remember in high school, like, he asked for some comics actually, or I had something with me for, and he's like, "Oh, can I read that?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is like it was Walking Dead. It was like volume 7 or 8." And I'm like, "Well, I'll bring in the first one, And I brought it in. He read the whole thing in one sit down, and then I had lent him a couple volumes of The Walking Dead. Now after high school, I still live at home, and obviously lived at home then too. My depression, anxiety got really bad. I got out of control. To the point where I was not leaving the house because I would puke if I left the house. Or have a panic attack, whatever. I was super depressed. I was waiting to get into a new doctor, and so it was like months away. Most of my friends were off at college that I was super close with. Like I said, I wasn't super close with Ben. We always liked each other, but I wasn't super close. Two guys that I went to high school with, Tyler Backus and Ben Ridinghouse, they kept like texting me like, "Let's hang out. You're around. We're around." Backus was waiting to leave for basic training for the Navy, and they, was like, "Hang out, hang out." And they asked me all the time, but like I was like, I don't know, I can't hang out because I didn't want to go out to eat or whatever because I didn't leave the house. And then I like explained it to them. One night they asked me to go to Applebee's, and I said, I don't leave the house. Like my anxiety is so bad. And he's like, "Dude, why didn't you?" They were like, "Why didn't you tell us that?" So they're like, "Are you gonna be home all night?" And I'm like, "Well, not going anywhere." And so they went out to eat, and then they came over here. Now I started hanging out with them. This is when I got super close, and most people don't know that. They would come over, and the first night that they came over, I was watching pro wrestling, right? And that's why this video came to mind, is because WrestleMania was yesterday. And then it got to the point where like Backus was just like, or Tyler was like, this is pro wrestling, it's cool, whatever. Ben got like super enticed, and then like the next week, I remember he was watching Monday Night Raw, and then he was texting me about it, and I'm like, "Hey, if you want to, just come chill, watch Raw every Monday with me, And so that became like a weekly thing for a while. It was like 5 or 6 weeks in a row. He'd come over, we'd watch Monday Night Raw. We were hanging out, and we got really close. Then Ben's dead. People who know me or watching this know that in December of last year, Ben committed suicide, and it's hard because I have felt the way that he's felt before. I've been there, and he was here for me when I needed it. When I was as low as I could be, he came and he was here for me. We kind of drifted apart, or I had gotten better, so I was working, and I had no idea that he was, having any issues or problems. So when I found out he died, it was rough, because he was here for me at my lowest point, and I wasn't there for him at his lowest point. And he was here for WrestleMania one year. In my living room, it was me, him, and some of my family that come over, and The Undertaker has this streak at WrestleMania, or he had it. You know, he's undefeated at WrestleMania every year, and he lost. The streak was broken. He was like 21-1. And I remember Ben was here for that year's WrestleMania, and he was like freaking out. Now I always joke with people that I yell at the TV when I watch pro wrestling, and I do. Ben did too. Ben was kind of like me. Uh, the week after he died, it was weird. It's hard to accept. I just cried. I cried at work. I lost it. My boss, I actually kind of went off on him for something. It was one of those things where I was upset about this, and then it was something that was totally irrelevant. But so I'm going to challenge you today. If you're watching this, if you made it this far, you have somebody in your life that you haven't talked to in a while, that you're friends with, that you appreciate something that they've done for you, or people that you have, even people that you do talk to still quite a bit. Just tell them that you appreciate them in your life, because I didn't get the chance to do that with Ben, and I feel bad. I do feel bad, and I miss him. He had the best laugh of anyone that I know, ever. So if somehow he's hearing this, I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you, but I miss you. I appreciate what you did for me. You were here. You were here when a lot of people who were my friends weren't. People who were my inner circle weren't here. You were here for me. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for being a friend.